Welcome to School Matters. I'm Emma.
And I'm Davis. We are here at the Center for Communications and Media Relations at Varina High School.
It's an amazing place where students like us get to focus on writing and graphic design and television, of course.
It's a lot of fun and a lot of hard work, but we really enjoy it.
Over at Wilder Middle School, the teachers really wanted their students to enjoy a lesson on dinosaurs.
So they decided to make the entire class paleontologists and give them a real Jurassic World experience.
The natural world around us is understandable, and people have been questioning and finding things out for thousands of years.
So we were learning about the nature of science, and I wanted to kick off the year with them doing something authentic and hands-on.
Science is a social activity. What does that word, raise your hand, what does that word social mean?
One of the things that Ms. Murray talked about is she really wanted to give her students a more authentic experience so that they felt like scientists.
I'm waving the wand, and we are traveling to Montana.
They got to be paleontologists working in the fields in Montana.
So you need to find, dig out 4 bones.
So we got trays together, poured real sand into the trays, buried the bones. They had toothbrushes as their paleontologist tool where they had to carefully uncover the bones.
And by looking at those bones, make predictions. And as we went through the process and discovered more bones, they changed their prediction as they got more of the puzzle, which was awesome.
So we would pause each night and have campfire time where they would review what they had discovered that day. We even included a little s'more snack at one point.
We're making s'mores!
All right, our predictions are changing. So we're gonna go to bed and sleep on it. And tomorrow, we're gonna get up and go back out to our dig site and see if we can find some more.
Then when they were actually doing their dig, when we wake up the next morning and go out to the field, we had some Jurassic Park music playing that some of the kids recognized.
The tail, that's the wings. What happened to you?
We simulated that you only found a certain number of bones on day 1, and then day 2, and then day 3. You would add more and more to create a bigger idea of what dinosaur you were uncovering.
Is it land? Is it flying? Or is it swimming?
And then on the 3rd night, the students actually got up and went around to the other dig sites and were able to check out some of the bones that maybe they had not uncovered.
Is it the same prediction or has it changed?
Which is part of what they need to understand, that science is social.
What is that?
And that you do have a lot of different scientists coming together and sharing those ideas and discoveries, which is what they got to do together as a class.
You are going to compare your bones of a dinosaur to creatures that are living today.
Then we packed up from camp, went back to the lab all together, and we pulled out resource manuals. And the students had to use those resource manuals to compare the type of skeletal structures that they had discovered with animals that are living today, and then use that to make their final prediction as to whether the dinosaur was walking on land, swimming in the water, or flying in the air.
So you think those belong to the wings?
Yeah.
Okay.
So middle school, they love hands-on stuff. It's highly engaging, and it also, I think, helps them learn the material better.
I think we almost have it.
Because it sticks with you more if it's something that you invested yourself in and you got to experience on your own. So I wanted to kind of bring that field in Montana into the room to make that more authentic so that they could make those connections to something they're actually doing and something that real scientists do out in the field all the time. And I think we accomplished that.
What's your favorite dinosaur?
I've always liked the Stegosaurus. It's got the spikes on the back and then that dangerous tail.
Me? I like the raptors. They're scary, they're fast, and they even have their own basketball team.
That makes no sense. But what did make sense was that those teachers really wanted to kick off the year with an exciting lesson.
You could see that they really love science and wanted to share that passion with their students.
Up next, we're going to meet another group of people who really enjoy what they do. They're Henrico County principals.
And one of the reasons they are so excited, it's their first year on the job.
There's nothing like being a principal on the first day of school. It was just a wonderful experience. And so when I was greeting students on the very first day, I was really looking at them individually and trying to make connections with them from day one. And that's just been our theme for this year, is just really connecting and looking at each individual student and their needs and how we can meet them this school year.
Proud Panther born, Panther bred, proud 96 graduate, proud principal right now. It's surreal coming back to the same building you used to walk the halls in. I still remember to this day getting off the bus at the bus ramp and coming up, and it's just this sea of people. It was like, oh wow, what have I got myself into? Opposite happened on Tuesday when I'm standing at the top of the bus ramp looking at the kids coming up toward me. And it was like, okay, what can I do to make them feel differently than how I feel? But said good morning, shook as many hands. I know I probably shook over 1,000 hands that morning. And that's something that I did not experience when my first day at Hermitage, but I wanted to make sure our students experience that from me.
Good morning, how are you? Morning, guys. Welcome back. It was amazing to know that I'm the principal of the building and to be able to welcome students back to the building, to welcome the community back into the building was definitely a different level of excitement. We have a lot of walkers here, a lot of parents who are dropping off in the morning. So just being outside in the morning and being able to meet and greet our parents and students as they're coming into the building has been a great way to get to know the community. It's so nice to meet you.
Good luck to all the new principals. We'll meet some more later in the program.
And learn how one school is trying to make recess even friendlier.
Looks like it's done.
Don't let salmonella get funky with your chicken. On average, 1 in 6 Americans will get a foodborne illness this year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So learn the right temperature to cook each type of meat. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back to School Matters. I'm Emma.
And I'm Davis. We're here at Varina, and we're looking at how different schools have started the 2019-2020 school year. My year's going pretty good. What about you?
Not bad so far. McKenna's going to tell us about some students and staff who started their year with surprise celebrations.
Thanks, Emma. The first week of school is always exciting, but over at Henrico High School, there was some added drama. Greg Lindiger is a social studies and psychology teacher and was named Teacher of the Year for Henrico County last year. What he didn't know was that he was also the winner for this region of the state. So what's the best way to tell him? Trick him into coming to an assembly and then tell him in front of the whole school.
Mr. Lindecker being named the Henrico County Teacher of the Year is not the only reason that we're here this morning and that we're standing here right now. Everyone, I'd like you to please put your hands together because Mr. Lindecker is the 2020 Virginia Region 1 Regional Teacher of the Year.
So I just want to say thank you for this award again. I just never would have imagined this, and just so proud to be part of Henrico High School with such great students who I've already started off 2 great days with.
Mr. Lindiger wasn't the only person who started the year with good news. 5 students from right here at Varina's Center for Communications and Media Relations were named as state finalists for a VHSL multimedia contest. And how did they find out? Once again, they were ambushed during class with the exciting news.
You were a state finalist. So congratulations, this is your certificate for the Cemetery of St. John's.
We were super excited to be able to announce our students as Virginia High School League State Multimedia Finalists. So, and as a finalist, that means that they have placed in the state for this multimedia contest that VHSL has sponsored.
Real quick, I have to tell you some really good news. Like, it's really important that I tell you right now. Okay, so I placed state, like in the state, for a video that I produced for communications, 2 videos that I produced, and I placed like in the whole state of Virginia. Janae and I placed.
Elizabeth Poe, mother of well-known poet Edgar Allan Poe, came to the Richmond Henrico area to follow her dream of acting. Elizabeth passed away shortly before her breaking role. With being a well-known and respected member of the community, she was buried at St. John's.
My background is history. I studied history in school, so it's a great feeling to come here every day. I feel like I always learned something at my job, but also it's a relaxing place to work.
Malachi had a video that was entered into the Virginia High School League's multimedia contest, and he is a state finalist. So, and his video that he produced was a sports package called Tough, about Varina High School basketball. So, way.
Oh my God.
So, congratulations. So, please congratulate him for his job well done. Yeah, he's a state finalist. So, congratulations. He and his partner Malachi Frederick were the ones who worked on that together. They were grouped together.
He leads the team because he's a floor general. He gets everybody in the right spot, and he just does the right thing on the court. Somebody that just lets everybody know where to be, make the right plays, and just get everybody together. I feel like Jason will help us win the game by playing defense and offense and just bringing energy.
Kenneth Lawson is a state finalist in the Virginia High School League Multimedia Contest. So Ken had produced a video that was about Carytown.
Carytown has a variety of shops that can please everybody and their pockets. Today we will take you on a tour of Carytown, exploring Galaxy Diner, Plan 9 Record Shop, World of Mirth, and Sweet Frog. For either a quick bite or a nice sit-down meal, this retro diner is out of this world.
I'm very excited, beaming with excitement for them, and just my heart is swelling with pride for their hard work and the accomplishments of the teachers too. Claire McHewitt and Brad Vire teaching them and showing them all the things that they needed to learn in Final Cut Pro. So here's your certificate. So congratulations.
Congratulations. So we go to the big conference at the middle of October to find out where you place.
Congratulations. Wow. You are a state finalist. So congratulations, girl.
Thank you. Oh my God. Yes.
That's a lot of state finalists. Good luck on becoming state winners.
Go Blue Devils. Speaking of winning, over at Trevvett Elementary, they had a winning idea about how to make recess time a fun time for everyone.
It's called the Buddy Bench program, and it seems like everyone in the school had a hand in making it a success.
We have 2 brand new buddy benches, and our benches were designed by our students. We had a contest last spring, and the winners got to design the benches, and they are here on our playground. A buddy bench is for any student who feels like they don't have someone to play with. That student can then sit on the bench, and it kind of sends a signal to the other kids that they need someone to play with.
Do you want to play with us? Yeah. Let's go.
Not all students feel comfortable asking other kids to play, especially our newer students who are brand new to Trevvett and they don't know anyone. A lot of our students have been here for many years and they're very, very comfortable. So if you're brand new to the school and you don't have any friends, this is a great way for you to just kind of say, hey, I'm here and I'd love to play. Come ask me. Well, we really want the students to not only be able to ask if they want someone to play with them, but we want the other students as well to be able to see who needs help and to know about kindness and to know that they have a chance to help other people. And we really want to teach them that skill so that they know it's important to help others and to show kindness whenever they can.
Go, bro.
We really want all of our students to be life ready. We want them to be lifelong learners, and a big part of that is character education. We want to build students who are good people, who know how to treat others and who know how to be kind and respectful. So if we can just get our students to really value kindness and appreciate kindness, that's huge. Then they're life ready.
Hey, you want to go play? Sure. Let's go.
We really wanted to make sure that all of our students and staff and the community, that everyone understood that we have the benches and how to use them. So rather than me just talking to all the kids about it in my lessons, we figured, hey, why not create a video and have all of the staff kind of act out how to use the benches. And so we did a great team builder during Teacher Work Week, and we had all of our staff come out here and create different videos to show the students how to use the benches.
Recess is one of the best parts of the day for everyone. Well, almost everyone. If you find that you are sad or alone, take a seat on one of our buddy benches and watch the magic of friendship happen.
Hey, Sally. What's wrong? No one will play with me. Well, my friend Sarah and myself will play with you. Come on.
I've seen you around school, but I really haven't got a chance to meet you. My name's Mr. Heatley. I'm the art teacher here at Trevvett.
Soy la señora Gordillo, Miss G.
Okay.
Miss G.
Miss G.
ESL teacher.
ESL. Well,
Nice.
welcome to Trevvett. We're glad to have you here.
Gracias. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm over here at our kindness buddy bench. I see a few students over here. Let's go interview them and see if they know how to use our bench properly. Excuse me, girls. Do you guys know how to use our brand new buddy bench?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Let's
we
do
do.
it. Okay.
Stop. That is not how you use the buddy bench.
Hey, friend, do you want to play?
Hi, we can go jump on the slides, the swings, go play tag, anything you want.
That sounds so fun.
Now that is the way to use the buddy bench.
Reporting live from Trevvett Elementary.
We can't wait for you to use our buddy benches when you need a friend.
When
you feel alone, buddy bench.
That's a pretty cool idea, especially when you're a new kid in school.
I just think recess in general is a good idea. I wouldn't mind if Varina High School added some recess time. You know, between classes, a little break on the swings.
Maybe suggest that to Mrs. Seeley, our principal. I don't see that happening, but it might give her a good laugh.
Maybe I will. But right now, why don't you meet some other principals who are new to the job?
I really feel very fortunate that my career has been with Henrico County from start to finish. So my first year of teaching through principalship. And so I feel like one of the beautiful things about being in Henrico is the network of support and the opportunities for leadership and the guidance along the way. And I feel like that's been instrumental to help me get me to my goal, which is to be here.
Having started out at Knuckles Farm, moving to Johnson, and then coming full circle around to Shady Grove gives me so much more tools to deal with and to support the students here and the teachers here. But what I found out is every single school, like every single school, there is no school like Colonial Trail. It is unique and it's amazing in its own way. So I'm using all my experiences from all those other schools to make it happen here at the Trail.
What's been really awesome is being able to stay in this same community and being able to work with a lot of the families and students who have gone through Holman, where I was principal before, and now reestablishing those relationships here has been awesome. The students are a lot taller now and bigger than they were in middle school, but you know, kids are kids, and our goal is to make sure that they're successful, and that's what we do, whether they're 6th graders or they're 12th graders.
I didn't think about the wealth of knowledge I was going to bring back to the middle school setting. But it actually gave me a chance to see how things were done in elementary school and see the foundational pieces that students needed. And now I always have that to reflect on. So it adds to my, I guess, my arsenal of empathy to be able to say these are some situations that may have occurred, but now think about how we can fix it.
You ready to get started?
It's been great to have that experience and then come back to middle school.
So you're going to go all the way down to A. Okay, go to the very last hall.
Good luck, new principals, and a special welcome to the neighborhood to Mrs. George, who's over at Rolfe Middle School.
That's right, Rolfe Middle is next door to Varina High. Good luck, Mrs. George. When we come back, we'll meet some 3rd graders who are teaching their parents about the Constitution.
Now,
for another 60-second history report.
Think you're a good shopper? Well, maybe not as good as Thomas Jefferson. Back in 1803, a large part of what we now call the Pacific Northwest was controlled by France, and their leader, Napoleon, needed funds to build up his navy. The solution? The Louisiana Purchase. President Jefferson spent $15 million and got 530 million acres.
Thank you so much.
He doubled the size of the U.S. for about 4 cents an acre. He then sent Lewis and Clark to survey Meriwether Lewis and William Clark. These two led an expedition to explore this new land. They might not have made it through the first winter, though, if it wasn't for the help from a French trapper named Charreau and his wife, Sacagawea.
Hello.
Sacagawea, a member of the Shoshone tribe, kept the crew fed, served as translator, and even had a baby during the trek. She is now featured on the $1 coin. So here it is in a nutshell. Napoleon needed money. Jefferson got a steal of a deal. The country grew, we sent two, a Shoshone gal saved the day, and she earned a buck along the way.
That's the Louisiana Purchase in 60 seconds.
Welcome back to School Matters. I'm Davis.
And I'm Emma. We're here at Varina High School's Center for Communications and Media Relations. And so far, we've met some new principals, recognized award winners, and even talked about dinosaurs.
And how my favorite is the raptor, yours is the stegosaurus, and the T-Rex is bad.
And we mean bad on many levels, like bad meaning good. The Tyrannosaurus is the best.
We also mean bad as in bad, like running into one would be a bad thing, a very bad thing.
Now for a good thing. Third graders over at Tuckahoe Elementary are learning about the Constitution, so they decided to share what they know with parents.
We've been studying about civics and government and how to be a good citizen, so we thought we would show off our skills to you guys.
The Constitution is the law, the highest in the land, and everyone in the USA is expected to obey. Red and white with 13 stripes reminds us of our past. The colony so long ago, some thought they'd never last. And then the stars all live change, the saints both old and new. On a field of blue, live 50 strong, a home for me and you. Every heart beats true on the red, white, and blue. Winners never boast or brag. Should all acquaintance be forgot? Keep your eye on the grand old flag. What's more American than cornflakes, the 4th of July, and Uncle Sam? What's more American than baseball? I am.
We, the people of Room 31, will be kind. We will treat others respectfully. We will be organized and prepared for class every day. We will be active listeners and will raise our hand to speak. We will be responsible and proud of our work. Our classroom will be a clean, neat, and friendly environment. We will do our best and have fun. Yes, good job, boys and girls.
I think the neatest thing was that all the students got to sign their own Constitution.
I hope one of them did the John Hancock thing, the one with the big elaborate letters.
That's it for this edition of School Matters. Remember, if you like the show, subscribe to the Henrico Schools TV channel on YouTube. We'll leave you now with some more new principals. I'm Emma.
And I'm Davis.
Thanks for watching.
The energy and excitement of the first day of school is always something I look forward to, but it was great. It was a fantastic day. Well, what's new for us this year is a new schedule, and so that's allowing us to really kind of shift instruction even more towards a deeper learning model and focus on the Henrico learner profile because we have time in our classes to do that. But our focus is on what's happening where it matters, in the classroom between teacher and student.
What was the best part about today?
It's special because of the faculty and the students, I think. I was here starting July 15th, and I met with close to 30 teachers who came in on their time in the summer to meet with me. I asked them one question, what's special about Holman? And family, teachers, and students were the top 3 answers. Learning is at the core of what they do, and they do it well together.
Before teachers came back, I invited anyone who wanted to, groups of teachers,
grade level teams, individuals to come in and meet with me. I only had 2 questions of them. I wanted them to finish a sentence. I love Donahoe because, and then I dropped 3 dots and they would tell me all kinds of awesome things about it. And the general consensus was the sense of family, the sense of working together. So for me, I felt that, okay, this is the place for me. This is my fit. I finally found the place where I'm supposed to be, that I can call home, and I can be the servant leader to a group of people who I feel are very special and are ready to dig in, roll up their sleeves along with me and do the job. And that's where we are.